I don't think you can... No, not use. Oh, it's level 2. Okay. I think I want my red mage to have all the damage spells, and my white mage to have all the buff and debuff spells. I don't want to put... I don't want to put... What is that? Oh, it's a flower. I don't want to put both damage and debuffs on him because he has to waste a turn doing one or the other. So I can buy either poison or... Hold on, I'm gonna see something. Because I'm a bit confused. Okay, so according to this, I can use Sleep and Blind, even though they're black spells. But if I go talk to him, it says that she can't use it. That's confusing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end this here. I made it. Okay, guess I'm not ending it. Oh, why do I... This seems like a good place to stop. I think I made a decent amount of progress. I'm starting to learn more about how the game operates. The story is as basic as you can get, but at least I understand it. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this one. I mean, I played for 3 hours straight. Hello, Billy the Spartan. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. No, now that I have a viewer, I may stay a little longer. So, if that's the case, I need to... This is probably going to be the boring part, Billy the Spartan, because I need to figure out what I'm going to do about equipping, my party. Hello from Arizona. Greetings from Minnesota, the coldest place I've lived so far. I think it's... What's the temperature right now? The temperature is 3. It is cold. Oh yeah, we need to go... Do I really want to buy these items? Well, first of all, I don't think the monk can even wear the items that they're offering. Where is the shop? I was just in front of it, wasn't I? Well, okay, hold on. Okay, you can wear the gloves. How much is this going to cost me? Hold on, let me bring my calculator. Yeah, I'm doing well up here. I had this grand plan to play all the... Well, originally it was to finish all the Final Fantasy games. I started with 13, did not like 13, so I think I'm going to skip 13 for now. I played about 8 to 10 hours of it, and I could not get through it. So hold on. So I need 2 of those. I need... Oh, that didn't save it. 350 times 2 plus 130 times 2 plus 120 times 2 plus 120 times 2 plus 180 times 2. It's only 1,800? Well, I mean, that's a fifth of what I have. Plus I had to buy those 2 spells, so that's plus 1400. Ooh, 32. Do I still play DDR? Not as much as I used to, mostly because there's not a lot of DDR machines up here. There's a couple, but most of them are in disarray. There's one at this barcade that I like to go to called Up Down. It's pretty decent. I've been playing a lot more Pump It Up because there's actually GameWorks here at the Mall of America that I have access to. So I've been playing a bit more Pump It Up than I have DDR just because of availability. Is there no? Oh, it's right here. Oh, I was on. Oh, stupid. Wait, you can use a bow? Hold on. Can you legit use every weapon? Because that's a little silly. Oh, but your defense lowers. I lose 2 defense points for 1 offense point. That's not worth it. Oh no, you get both the bonuses from the... Oh, so wait, it'd be 18... 30? I may... Is the GameWorks a nice one? It actually is. It's not as big as the one in Phoenix, but it's on the upper, like the top level of the Mall of America, and it's a pretty big size. It actually has a bowling alley in it. That's another thing that's been like popular these days, is like throwing a bowling alley on something and saying, "Hey, it's a bowling alley," or "We have a bowling alley." There's a lot of that going around. Okay, let me make sure. So this bow is 10. No, the great bow is 18, and iron arrow is 12, so it should increase it by 30. So it's at 17 now. Okay, it does work like that. Alright, so let's do this. Let's first buy our potions and recovery items that are not in this building. And then we'll go from there. It's a Chuck E. Cheese now? Are you serious? Because I know it shut down, and I thought it reopened as GameWorks. Did it reopen as something, well, Chuck E. Cheese? I have 10 potions? I'm less inclined to buy those. Echo herbs, however. Buy 5 of each. I'll buy 2 more. Okay. Alright, so part of me wants to take defense over offense, because it seems like monsters are hitting for a good chunk of my hit points. And so no amount of... You're doing the twitchy thing again. So no amount of offense I have, I think, will offset the amount of damage I'm taking from them. So this is not where they sell armor. So I'm going to go to a place that does sell armor. I'm going to upgrade their armor first. So I don't need to buy you a shield if you're wielding a bow. So I don't need to worry about that. Angus does need a shield. So buy a shield for him. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Okay, let's go ahead. It's called a full tilt. Now, I've heard of those. Huh, that's unfortunate. Dude, I have so many memories from working at GameWorks. Leather. Oh, you can only wear leather. Can you not? Wait. Oh, wait. Do you put these on your hand? No, you don't. Why would you tell me he can equip it when he can't? Nope. Oh, because I'm stupid. It goes to the red mage. I do want to buy those spells from the, that Black Mage. If they're called something in 9. But I can't remember what it is. Puppets? I think they're puppets. I already have Blind, so let's get Poison and Thunder. Can you stop it? Oh, you can learn Poison and Thunder? I'll give you Poison. And I'll give you Thunder. So I've been on Facebook in a very long time for various reasons. So I kind of lost contact with all the GameWorks people. I used to hang out with Debbie a lot because she actually lived down the street from us randomly, and so we used to hang out together. But ever since I moved away, I haven't really interacted with them. I ran into Connie randomly. I was in Phoenix. I was going to work, and I was waiting at a bus stop because I didn't have a car at the time. And she happened to drive by. She was like, "Hey, do you need a ride to work?" And I was like, "Connie, what the hell are you doing?" But she didn't give me a ride to work because it was nowhere close to where she was going. It was like the opposite direction. But I at least thanked her for like the kindness of the request. I haven't talked to Mike Means at all. I know he went to Japan like forever ago, but outside of that, I don't know what else he's doing right now. Let's save this. I bet these are the mountains to the west that she was talking about. There's also a forest down here. Oh, chameleons. Hey. Wait, why did the warrior take more damage than the red mage? Oh, because he's in the front. I'm gonna keep asking that question. Critical 1. Good job, White Mage. because I keep forgetting. What happened to the moped? I still have it, but I don't use it a lot for a couple of reasons. A, winter sucks, and it sucks to drive in the winter. And B, I work out in St. Paul, and via car on a highway, it's 30 minutes because I have to drive through rush hour traffic, which sucks. I can't take the moped on the highway because I would die, which means I have to take side streets, which would increase my travel time to like an hour, maybe an hour plus. And nobody wants that, especially me. What level was... Oh, And she can't use bows, can she? I don't think she can. Do I really need a white mage? I mean... she needs to get offensive spells, which I think will happen eventually. I just need to be patient. Dragon Speak. How have you been? I know I catch some of your workout photos every once in a while. What is Retaliate? Okay. That was not worth it. I got hit for 40 and I counterattacked for a fourth of that. Meanwhile, the red mage, I bet you they're flying and then we can get bows. Nope, gain a level. I'm guessing you're Billy the Tech, given your name and the Spartan prefix. I could be terribly wrong, but that's an educated guess. Oh, I should have advanced. Oh, I bet you that's why they're not dealing any damage, because they're flying and... okay, I bet you that's what's going on. So... I need to pay attention to how many... 15. I should probably go buy some more in hindsight. Because that's only 15 battle, or 15 attacks with those iron arrows. Oh, 14. Oh, can I actually deal damage? No, I cannot. Ow. Ow. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to stream more. This is kind of a one-off on Saturday because I really wasn't... Why was that special animation? See ya, Billy. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to stream more often. If you follow me, you'll get notifications on when I do stream. While I try to make it a more natural schedule. Just let me get off the mountain. So I wish it told me what, how. So I wish it told me the difference between the stat increase between your level, your personal level up, versus your job leveling up. Because that's not made very clear. Like, for instance, for the Red Mage, do my spell slots get higher when my personal level gets up, or does it get higher when my job level gets up? Same thing with White Mage. Do I get new abilities when my personal levels up, or my personal level gets higher, or my job level, or both? The game isn't really clear on that. Iron arrows, that's what I need to do. Where was this house with the holy water? Was it this one? Yeah, it was. It was connected to the thing. Wait, why don't you work anymore? Holy water work! Nope, don't go back in. That's interesting. So I guess I will go stay at the inn for 40 gold. I mean, that's not too bad. What I do have an issue is with some RPGs where, like, so staying at an inn, excuse me, charging the player to restore their hit points and mana points is a weird concept. Like, I get it, story, like world building wise, like an inn would never let you sleep there for free, right? But you have to strike a certain balance between how much you're going to charge the player versus how much income you're giving the player, right? Because you don't want to drain them of the income and then them not have enough money to restore their hit points and mana points, right? So that's a shitty situation. That happened to me a couple of times in Earthbound. So it's tough because if you make it too brutal, then it's hard to recover and it makes the game and increase the difficulty. If you make it too easy, why even charge them in the first place? Because it doesn't hurt their income at all. I've always been an advocate of just let me restore my hit points for free. For that exact reason. Arrows. Oh, okay. I understand that. I was confused when it said I had 10 equipped. Should I even buy this much? So here's my fear, that I buy this much, and then I get access to a better set of arrows. And I would be spending 300 gil for no reason. But at the same time, I don't want to run out when I'm on the Mountain of Dragon, right? Whatever, I'll buy it. Okay. Now I think this is a good time to stop. Let me go ahead and get out here and save before I forget or something terrible happens. Okay. Like I started to say before I played for an extra 30 minutes, I'm actually enjoying the game. I like the job system. I don't necessarily like how you level up jobs. I get it, it's an old game, they're still trying to test it out. I think it'd be kind of annoying, especially if I unlock the second crystal and they start at level 1. That's going to be obnoxious. But I do like the fact that you can pick and choose classes. The leveling up system really inhibits uh, trying out new builds and different combinations because you have to level them up from, it looks like, level 1. Which is why I went to the walkthrough to see like, hey, what's something that I could use that won't really get myself. I don't want to be OP, but I don't also want to be underpowered, right? So I think that could be an issue. I can definitely see if you're like back in the 90s playing this game and the internet wasn't around, you didn't have a guide, you could really, I can see how the leveling system would turn a lot of people off, which is why I think it got kind of a low rating. It's pretty low on people's lists. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.